Morning student, today I am here to explain English literature of class 4 poem The Morog written by R.C. Scriven. This is the poem about an alien who visit a school and sitting at the back of the class. So now read the first stanza. My desk at the back of the class and nobody knows I am a Morog from Mars with a body of brass and 17 fingers and toes. In this poem, Alien is talking about himself and he is describing himself that he is sit at the back of the class but nobody knows about him and he is an alien from Mars. His body is made up of brass and he has 17 fingers and toes. Now turn your page 70, second stanza. Wouldn't they shriek if they knew? Shriek means shout. I have three eyes at the back of my head, and my hair is bright purple. My nose is deep blue, and my teeth are half yellow, half red. In the alien again describing himself over here that he looks very strange set of a creature because he is an alien and he has three eyes at the back of his head. His head is purple in color, his nose is deep blue and his teeth is half yellow and half red. So children, if anybody of you see such a creature, I am sure you would also shriek or shout with fear. In the second stanza, my five arms are silver and spiked. Spiked means barbed, with knives on them sharper than spears. I could go back right now if I liked and return in a million light years. In this third paragraph, this alien describes itself as having five arms which are silver and spiked, like you see the spike in the cycle wheel, but it is very sharper than spears, and he says he could go back at any time when he likes back to Mars and return in a million of years. When he go back, he return when he likes, when he wants to go there, when he likes to go there, he go to the Mars and return after millions of years. Then in the fourth stanza, I could gobble them all, for I'm 7 foot tall and I'm breathing green flames from my ears. Such a fearful description of all of description of the alien. He seems to be 7 foot tall and he can gobble all the children present over there. He breathed green flames from his ears. Now come to fifth stanza. Wouldn't they yell if they knew? If they guessed that a Morog was here? Ha ha, they haven't a clue. Or wouldn't they tremble with fear? Now the alien is just telling himself that had the children in the class known about his presence, they would have trembled with fear. They would all have got so much scared seeing such a creature, frightful looking creature in the class. Last stanza. Look, look, a Morog. They would all scream and smack. The blackboard would fall and the ceiling would crack and the teacher would faint, I suppose. But I grinned to myself, sitting right at the back, and nobody knows. Now in the last stanza, again we can see that the Morog is very much aware with his frightful appearance and he knows that if the children see him would definitely scream and shout. The blackboard would fall down and ceiling would crack. The teacher would faint down when he see an alien sitting at the back of the classroom. But the alien says he is present there, but nobody knows that he is present there. This is just the imagine of the poet and about this alien from Mars. So student, I hope all of you understand the poem. Thank you. Stay safe and keep learning.